Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we've got another episode of Today I Fricked Up, and you're watching the best channel, I Read 'em. But before we start, did you know that over 90% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed? That's right, that's 1 in 10 people. So please make sure you click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon. Well, 1 in 10 people who aren't subscribed, sorry, and 9 in 10 who aren't. Subscribe button, bell icon, like all of that good stuff. Anyway, let's get on with the first story. We've got 2 stories today, by the way. Today I fricked up by ruining my back at my new job on the first day. This just happened a few hours ago. Anyway, I'm working for this company called rSLASH. I've been out of a job for a while and couldn't find anything worth working. I refuse to go back to fast food or make anything less than $12 an hour. Just know that the state I'm in isn't progressive, and many of those fast food jobs and fuel station jobs or whatever still pay near minimum wage. If you want to make money in this state, you have to break your back. Kill me, I'm sorry. So, I find this staffing company called Marathon Staffing, and the long story short, I have a job making $13.70 starting out, and then $17.30 with perfect attendance in each pay period or something. That's pretty nice, but the catch is it's 12 hours a day with 0 smoke breaks. You can't even leave the damn building at all. You just go sit in a break room and maybe eat lunch you brought in with you. That's it. Freaking sucks. Also, you can't even be 1 minute late or you'll be written up. Can't leave 1 minute early or you'll be written up. Can't leave 1 minute late or you'll be written up. 2 write-ups and you might be fired. Oh, but you aren't allowed to leave and clock out until the person that takes your position for the next 12 hours shows up to relieve you. So, if he's late, you might get written up too for not clocking out on time. Yee. But survive this job for 9 months and you might actually be hired by the actual company with a $10 raise. Yee. They told us at orientation that we might need back braces and that they will sell us the back braces for $5 or so, which is great because I have back issues. But when I showed up my first day, they didn't have any that fit me, just large. No medium or small. Large. I am not large. Nowhere close. So I say, fine, whatever. How hard can this job be anyway? Plastic containers? I can do this. I did do this for about 6.5 hours until my back died. The machines which spit out plastic just spit on the ground, and they come pretty fast. So 90% of this damn job is bending over, grabbing a plastic container, slapping a sticker on it, and bending over again to shove it a box. Then repeat. The pain about 6 hours in was so unbearable and unlike any I've really had before in my back. I finally started complaining about it until someone offered to go and check the office to double check if they had any. About 5 minutes later, while trying to keep up with a machine spitting out plastic bin can lids with a dying back, she shows up with a back brace and I nearly teared up when I saw it. Then she goes, "Oh wait, this is a large. We don't have any that fits you. I'm sorry." And just freaking walks away. I think to myself that what she did was probably the biggest frick you I've ever been given, and get back to work trying to snuff out the pain. One of my team leaders or something comes up and gives me a 20-minute break, and I go to the break room and do all these different positions to try and relieve my back, with people watching and wondering what the frick I was on, and finally an angel appears. I don't know her name, I just know that I'd never seen this woman until now, and she probably does not exist, but my brain was tricking me into leaving work early. This girl also did walk back with a large back brace and got my hopes again, like the last one though, and I felt like I was just getting dunked on for a minute. She asked me how bad the pain was, terrible, and offered to let me go home, promising I wouldn't be written up because she said it wasn't technically my fault because they did not have the back braces they said they would have at orientation. So yeah, I'm now at home trying to stay awake with a sore back, not to mess up my sleeping schedule that I spent a week training in order to switch up my nights or days. TLDR, today I fricked up by hurting my damn back and having to go home early the first day and make a bad impression on some people because of it, and also this job clearly freaking sucks. Amen. Wow, okay, so that was a pretty, it was today I fricked up story, but, I mean, it wasn't really his fault, was it? It was more the company's frick up, wasn't it? And, I mean, that sounds like a pretty horrible job, to be honest. And not only that, but they didn't even provide the correct, safety equipment for it. I wonder if there's any, like, I know this probably sounds dumb, but any, like, legal action he could take against it, seeing that, well, I mean, the thing is, though, they were providing the braces, they just didn't have one that day, so he probably doesn't have, anything on that sense of things. But I mean, yeah, that must have been horrible. Imagine 6 hours and then your back is just absolutely dead, and then luckily you got sent home early. I mean, imagine if he wasn't allowed to go home early, it'd just be so painful. Not only that, but I mean, you could be you probably are damaging your back even more if you have back problems anyway. So yeah, I mean, well, if it said it paid more than what his last job paid him, and that's a positive thing, but that's the thing though, it is a really difficult job, and if he didn't want to work in a job that said fast food and earn more money, then it said that this was his only choice. And also it didn't say in like a few months time or whatever that he could get a promotion or something like that. I mean, at least that's something, but I mean, it's horrible to be in physical pain, but hopefully he can get the back brace for next time and it will actually help and work. But yeah, it wasn't a very nice story, was it? Anyway, so we got 2 stories today. Yes, that's right, 2 stories. So one more story. And before we start the next story, please can you check if you've subscribed, because I asked at the start of the video, but I know there will be someone there who hasn't. So please make sure you subscribe, click the bell icon, again, basically what I said at the start before we get on with the second video. So, I'll pause, I'll give 5 seconds to do that, So, yeah, here we go. Okay, so that's the 5 seconds, so hopefully everyone's subscribed, and we can get started with the second story. Today I fricked up by traumatizing my son. So, I am 10 weeks pregnant with my second, and it has been pretty rough go so far. This morning I wasn't feeling pretty good though, but of course when I started getting my toddler ready for daycare, I felt a bolt of morning sickness coming on. I yelled for my husband to come take our son, but of course he chose this as the moment he'd go outside and check on the chickens. So I grabbed my son, ran to the bathroom and closed the door so my son wouldn't go running down the stairs. My son thought it was absolutely hilarious at first that I was sitting in front of the toilet and not on it, until the vomiting started, and then that laughter turned into horror, screaming and crying real quick. Now, in my rush, I guess I didn't close the bathroom door all the way, and now my son was opening the door to escape what he was witnessing. I lifted my head up from the toilet far enough to pull him back and close the door all the way. Of course this resulted in more horror and crying and banging on the door as I continued to throw up. When it was all over, I awkwardly looked at him with tears streaming down my face, telling him everything was okay, and as he reluctantly came in for a hug. TLDR, today I fricked up by having a bout of morning sickness in front of my toddler and trapping him in the bathroom with me as he watched in horror. Oh, okay, I mean, that wasn't really your fault though. I mean, you have a lot on your plate. You gotta get your toddler ready for school, and you're feeling pretty ill because you're pregnant as well. So I mean, yeah, it's not really a frick up. I mean, I'm sure your toddler will be fine. I mean, it was probably just a surprise, but yeah, yeah, not the best thing to happen though, is it? But again, I'm sure literally, I bet after the child comes back from daycare or whatever, he'll probably have forgotten about it, so it's probably not that bad of a thing. But yeah, it must not be nice to have that much on your plate. Like you got your child get ready, you're pregnant, and then you felt ill and all of that too. So I mean, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of Today I Fricked Up stories. But don't go yet, that's right, no, I see you clicking off the, no, don't, no, I see you, don't click off the video. Okay, now please actually click off the video and scroll down and click like, yep, the like button, turn that blue. Then if you're not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon. This means that you'll get more videos from me and also will really help me out. so please do that. Thank you so much, and leave a comment down below and I will probably reply to it, since I get literally like 2 comments per video, so I'll reply to every comment. And yeah, because there used to be a few people who like regularly commented on my videos, but they've disappeared, so I don't even know out of 1,200 subscribers who actually likes this channel. So please comment something. Anyway, that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos if you are bored, as I have 160. So yeah, and again, thank you for watching and goodbye.